Good morning, everyone. It's Tyra, aka Tata. So, it's been a long time. Shouldn't have left you. It's like, it's been a long time since I did a vlog. It's been a lot going on in my life, struggles and everything like that, depression, something that I suffer with a little bit, probably since I was a kid, but I get through it. But it's early in the morning. Today is one of the days where I actually drive up to my shop in Wyoming, Pennsylvania. If you guys did not know, I am a dog groomer. I have been grooming for 11 years, and I recently bought someone's client list last year, January of 2022. So I've had this shop for about a year. Unfortunately, it's been a lot of trials and tribulations, struggles, I was used to making a certain amount of money a year when I was working for somebody, and once I got my own shop in that particular area, I was broke. I was barely able to pay my shop bills and my portion of bills at home. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to close it. I was supposed to close it anyway and get another shop near where I live at in Philly, but I did not end up getting that shop because I felt like it was too much. Like, the rent was very expensive, and I expect that in that area, but at that particular time, I wasn't going to be able to afford it. Like, it was like really, really tight. Like, if I would have got that shop, I would have had to nobody could cancel on me or anything like that, or I wouldn't make it. So I felt like that was like, that was a gamble. So I just was like, I can't get it. I was so sad because I felt like if I would have got that shop, I would have been so successful. But, it's not my time, I guess. But, unfortunately, I've decided to still close my shop in Wyoming and just work at the place that I work at in Philly 2 days a week. I work there Mondays and Wednesdays. So one of her groomers is actually moving to Belgium. So I'll be able to work full time, 4 days a week. I'll work 4 days a week there starting in April. And then I'll be closing my shop the end of March. Very sad. I am very sad because I really didn't want to work full time for nobody anymore. But I will be stacking my money up for like a year or two and starting all over, trying to do it again. I'm not going to give up on my dream, which is to own my own shop, which I did, but it's just in that particular area, it was unsuccessful because I'm guessing that's like a poor area. I don't know. This is what some of the clients was telling me, that area is a poor area. So I could only raise my prices but so high. But I live in Philly, and the cost of living down there has risen dramatically. So I could not survive on those prices. The previous owner, she survived on those prices because she lived literally next door to the shop. So she lived in that area. But I couldn't do it. I got too much responsibility. I got 7 kids. I got 2 dogs. I got a house. I got a car note. I got lots of responsibilities, and I couldn't do it. I'm going to miss the clients, the ones that stayed with me. So I only had like 12 clients left, and they're really, very loyal clients to me, and I'm gonna miss them when I leave. And they, you know, I'm sure they probably will miss me also. So that's what I'm doing. That's what's been going on. Me and my husband is still sharing my Jeep. Right now, I'm looking at my odometer. I got like 124,000 miles on a 2020 Jeep. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I got this Jeep, I was like, all right, I'm not going to buy no more cars until like 7 or 8 years. I'm going to keep the Jeep, because usually I get a car every 3 years, because I don't be liking all to be doing, like, you know, once the warranty, it seems to me, once the warranty like expires, then the car start, you know, stuff start being wrong with it. Like when I like before this car, I had a 2016 Equinox, and my lease was 4 years for the Equinox. So once the bumper to bumper warranty expired, my Equinox start shutting off. Like, it start cutting off, and I was like, what is going on? Like, why is my car cutting off? Because I take good care of my cars. I get oil changes, I get, you know, whatever my car needs, I get it. And the car just kept cutting off, and I was like, oh my God, like, I have to get my Jeep in there. So I was calling, like, I need to get my Jeep in there like ASAP, because it keeps cutting off, and I need my car to get myself to work. And you know, the guy got me in, and he, you know, he told, I forget what he said was wrong with it. Something about it wasn't getting enough, what, O2 or something like that, going through the engine, something like that. And it kept cutting off. And he fixed it. They was able to fix it. It was like almost $500. Luckily, I had the money, because I was, you know, I had a savings account at that time. So I had money. So I was like, all right, well, just fix it. Whatever it needs done, just fix it. So I end up getting that done, and I end up getting like new windshield wipers and stuff too. So when my lease was up in 2020, in February of 2020, for the Equinox, I wasn't able to get another lease. Thank God though, because my credit was horrible. So I ended up financing the Jeep. Thank God I financed the Jeep, because if I'd had a lease and driving up there, like, oh my goodness, whoa, that would have been crazy. Because before I started driving up to my job, up to my shop, my Jeep only had 14,000 miles on it, and that was the end of 2021. Only 14,000 miles on my Jeep. So in that whole year, me and my husband, and plus his Charger just died on him. And it got repossessed anyway. So it died on him, and he couldn't drive it anymore, and it got repossessed because we started falling behind on the bills, because I want to pursue this dream, and I, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But that happened. That happened, and you know, that whole year we both put like all these miles on it, because at first I was driving up there 5 days a week. Then I went to 4 days, because there wasn't enough clients to be like to fill my schedule up. Like, I like to at least do 4 dogs a day. It wasn't enough clients for me to do that, so I had to literally, I went down to like, I think 3 days a week, and then I was doing like 4 or 5 dogs a day. But you know, I was just tired of driving up there. It's a long drive. Like, I'd be driving for like a little over 2 hours up and the same back, and I be getting up at the crack of dawn. I am not a morning person. It's like 6:44 right now. I do not like to get up this early. I'm so tired. You know what I'm saying? I'm a 9 to 5 person, or 8 to 4, not no 6 something. And be driving for 2 hours, and then once I get up there, I'm like, dang, I don't even feel like grooming. I'm tired, all that driving. But anyway, that's what's going on. So I'm gonna try to start doing vlogs again. I have well, I had a grooming channel. I stopped doing that too. So if you want to see me groom a couple dogs, there's a couple videos on there of me grooming dogs in my shop. It's called Grooming with Tyara, if y'all want to check that out. But I'm just happy that anyone who's watching me right now is watching me. I'm gonna try to give y'all some content. I don't really do much though. Like, I work and I come home. I did start exercising. I started my weight loss journey in November. I started exercising. I was like, whew. So like the end of 2021, I was like 195 pounds. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm 5 foot. I'm too short. I look like the Pillsbury Doughboy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So chubby, and you know what I'm saying? And like my stomach is like, looks like I'm like 6 or 7 months pregnant. So what happened was I got off the Depo because I feel like the Depo like blew me up. Before I got on birth control, I was like 100 pounds. The most I've been was like 120 pounds, but I've always been little. Soon as I got on birth control, oh my goodness, like holy crap. If it like makes me have an appetite, so I eat more. But I think like 2021 or 2020, I really stopped eating that much. I only eat like once I start grooming again, because I did take a 2 years off. I stopped in 2016 and then I went back. No, I stopped in 2018 and then I started grooming again in 2020 because I missed it and I like the freedom. I went back to the bakery. When I was working at the bakery, you don't get no freedom. You know what I'm saying? I work night shift, and let me tell you, night shift is something. But I gained a lot. Oh my goodness, so chunky, monkey. So once I got off the Depo, I did lose weight. I got on something called, I forgot what that thing is, when they put it in your arm, and I got on that. And it was okay for like the first 2 months, and then oh my goodness, my period, I would have at least a period like 2 or 3 times in 1 month. I was like, oh no, that's too much bleeding for me. I'm so sorry, I can't do that. I cannot do that. I do not like having a period at all. But I know it's supposed to, like, you know, cleanse you out, whatever, but not no 3 times a month. I'm sorry. So I dealt with that for like another month or 2, and then I was like, I had called my GYN, like, yeah, I need to get off of this ASAP. I need to try something else. She was like, do you want to get back on the Depo? I was like, no, I don't want to get back on the Depo. I want to try something else. So I got on the pill, and let me tell you, I kept forgetting to take them Jones. I would even put a timer on my phone to remind me, and I still will forget to take them. I am not trying to get pregnant. I got enough children. You know, I am good. I do not want to start over again. I already started over twice already. Like, my youngest is 2, and then I have a 4-year-old before him, and then I got a 10-year-old. And then before that one, I got a 17-year-old. Like, no, I don't want no more children. So, by this time, I'm at like, my weight is at like 179 or something like that. So I did lose weight once I got off the Depo. But then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get back on the Depo, and I'm gonna manage my weight. Like, I'm gonna manage what I eat. I'm gonna exercise, stuff like that. So that's what I've been doing, and I've been doing pretty good. Like, I've lost more weight. So I just was weighed like last week, because I had my Depo appointment was last week. So last Friday. So I was weighed, and I weigh 174 right now. It's pretty good. I'm losing weight, you know. I exercise. I try to exercise at least 2 days a week. The most I would do is 4. But what I did was, I was exercising when I came home from work, and I couldn't get through the exercise because I was tired. So now I exercise on my days off, and I can actually get through the full exercises. Like I do like a cardio exercise that I follow on YouTube, like that I do from this YouTuber. I watch her. I forget her name. Oh man, what is her name? But it's like 45 minutes, and I be sweating like crazy. Like I got this sweat belt, and then I got like a waist trainer, and I exercise with that doing, and oh my God, I be like sweating like crazy. Like sweat be dripping down my back, my head, my forehead, my stomach. When I take that sweat belt off, my stomach be like, go. So yeah, I be sweating. I think that's like I'm losing a lot of stomach. Like I'll show y'all like before and after pictures. I'll put some in here of before and after. I'm doing pretty well, and plus my butt is I'm exercising. I do exercises for my butt also, and that's really working, because I don't know what it is, but it's like the more children I have, the flatter my behind got. I used to have a nice little round, nice butt, and then like after let me see, when I had my 5th child, my butt didn't go flat, but it did drop. But it was still, I still had a nice butt. But then when I had my 6th child, my butt went like flat, and then my 7th flat. My husband was like, "Oh, your butt looks so flat. It like somebody hit you in the butt with a frying pan." And that kind of made me like a little, excuse me, self-conscious, because I don't have chest. I don't got no chest, so all I had was my butt and my smile, and that's gone. That was gone. So since I started doing this exercise, I have been getting my butt has been getting up there. Not like it used to be, but it's getting up there. So I'm gonna put some pictures of that too. So, and I'll probably do like a video and show y'all like what's the exercises that I do. And I also started drinking water more. And I eat more, fruit and vegetables more also. I stopped eating a lot of junk, because I do eat a lot of junk. I was eating a lot of junk, and I mean like chips, candy, sunflower seeds, stuff like that. I cut back on that stuff. I don't drink soda anymore. I drink juice, but I drink more like lemonade and like the lemonades and stuff like that. So I did, cut back on a lot of things, and I still only eat like once a day. Because I don't be having, like, when I be working doing grooming dogs, I don't really have time to stop and eat. I don't have time. I feel like when I do that, it like puts me behind on my time, trying to get the dogs done. So that's probably why I only eat once a day now, but that helps. I eat once a day, and then I might have like a couple snacks. But that's about it. I'm driving, y'all. Why does this bus? Yeah, you in the wrong lane, bus. You know you're supposed to be in that other lane. So that's been like, everything. What's up to me? What's going on in my life? What's new? I'm trying to get me another car by like hopefully May, because I just can't. Me and my husband, we cannot keep sharing this car. He be like the way he be driving. Me, I be avoiding potholes and stuff, and like he just be going like boom boom boom. I'm like, oh, like what is you doing? Just like that's not what you do. Now I've kind of understand why his charger was all messed up, making all these sounds, stuff hanging from underneath. Like, you don't treat no car like that. You need your car to get you where you got to go. You got to treat it good, And he be like, he put his stank on this car. Like, I used to get this car detailed like every month and a half. I will either detail it or I would take it to get detailed. And this car has not, the inside of this car has not been detailed since me and him started sharing So, you know, he used to detail cars. His uncle has his own detailing shop. He used to work at that shop with his uncle, so he knows how to detail cars. But he don't clean his, like, the inside of his car. I don't know, the way his detailing methods are way different from what I've learned watching YouTube videos of actual detailers detailing. He detailed a getaway. You know, like, if it's a stain, it was like a stain on a rug and I was gonna get it out. Instead of him cleaning the stain off the rug, he sprayed the rug with spray paint. I'm like, what are you doing? That's not how you do that. You're supposed to clean it up. Like, what kind of crazy stuff is that? He got mad at me because I said something. I'm like, yo, that's not how you, oh, well, that's what we used to do. No, that's incorrect. You don't detail a car like that, spraying the rug with spray paint. Stop it. You clean the mess up. You clean the stain up. You don't do that. So that right there, I was like, oh, I got to get my own car, because we on 2 different levels. We is on 2 different levels. Like, that is so ghetto. Very ghetto to me. I have put my easy pass up. So I'm gonna show y'all, like, I don't know if I can turn it around, but it's probably, yeah, I'm gonna show y'all, like, the mountains when I be going closer up to my shop. But it looks so nice, like, driving up here in the fall. It looks really, 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 it looked really cute, like all the trees and stuff. It looked real nice. So I can't show y'all that now because fall is past. And it even looks nice when when it snows and the snow be on the trees. Hey y'all, it's your girl Tata. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm at the Jeep dealership right now. I came here a couple weeks ago because my car, well, I have a 2020 Jeep Cherokee, and it was like making this loud noise when I brake, really, really loud. So I brung it here a couple weeks ago. I think it was like the 24th of March, and I got the brakes done. I got new brakes, new rotors, and I got an oil change, and I got my tires rotated. That came to like almost $1,000, and it was only the front brakes, not the rear included. So they did that. When I left, I didn't hear the noise no more, but like a couple days later, like a week later, I started hearing the noise again, but it wasn't as bad as it was, but I was still hearing the noise, because I was like on 95, and I was like, damn, somebody's car loud. And then I'm like, oh, wait a minute, is that my car? So I'm here today. They're gonna see like what's going on, because I did pay a couple dollars to get them joints fixed. So when I was here last time, I was like test driving, like, because I usually only keep cars for like 3 years. So I've had my car since 2020. I bought it new. So I'm gonna give that car to my husband, since he done dogged it, because we share a car, and I wanted to get me another car. So I was looking at like a Jeep, a Wrangler. I was looking at a Wrangler, a Cherokee, a Grand Cherokee, and then I was looking at the BMW X5 and the Mercedes GLA. I test drove the X5, and I like it. I was in love with it. The only thing I don't like is that they don't have real leather in there no more. You have to pay, like, I think it's like an extra $5,000 or $6,000 for the real Marina leather. They have something, I think it's called like Sensafin or Sensasec or something like that. It's not real leather. It's like something like, I don't know. But I don't like that. I'm paying all this money for this car, and it's not even real leather in there. So that's the only part I ain't like. But it's pretty expensive, the car payments. Even though the car payment for the Wrangler is like a little expensive too. Like, if I leased it, it was like 8 something. But if I financed it, it was like 1,400 or something like that. I was like, damn, that's like a mortgage and a half for me. So I'm gonna wait, because I'm supposed to be getting a new building in media for my grooming salon. So I supposed to they wanted like 6,000 down, and I'm out here just chilling. See all the Jeeps. Woo-hoo. I'm just out here waiting for them to look at my car. But since I was out here, I might as well just talk to y'all. So hopefully it's not too bad where y'all can't see me because of the sun. But it's a pretty day outside in Philadelphia. Well, this is not Philly. This is like Doylestown, but not too far from Philly. But so anyway, yeah, I have a salon if you're new to my channel, I have a salon, a dog grooming salon in I can't even think of it, in Wyoming, Pennsylvania, but the drive is too far. Like it's like a 2 hour and 10 minute drive one way. So it's just the drive is just too much for me. I can't do it. I've been driving there like for a little over a year, and I just can't do it. So starting in April, the beginning of April, the first week of April, I only go up there one day a week, which is Fridays, but it's not every Friday. So I only go up there one day a week, and then I work at a salon in Philly for 4 days. So I was like, well, I'm gonna try. I've been wanting to like get a salon closer to where I live because I live in Philly. So I was looking around. I have a realtor, and he was sending me properties and stuff like that. And he sent me one that I really, really liked. I went to see it like last week because I was on vacation. I went to see it last week, and I fell in love with it. It's like they're gonna build it out for me like how I want it. I fell in love with it. The area is like right across the street from a Wawa. I'm a Wawa girl. I love me some Wawa, and it's enough room for like me, and like if I wanted to if I got busy enough where I can get another groomer, I would add another groomer. It's a really nice space. I got 2 personal parking spots in the back, so it's really nice. The location is nice. It's a whole bunch of businesses on the street, so I liked it or whatever. But the guy was saying like they wanted 6,000 for a down payment, and I was like, oh my god, I don't have that. Like I just spent like all my money getting my car fixed, getting caught up on my bills when I got my taxes. I didn't get as much as I usually do on my taxes, so I didn't have that much left over to do what I want to do. And plus I wasn't expecting to get a building. It just was like I'm just gonna trying to find a building closer to me. So they want 6,000 down, but my realtor was able to talk them down to like 4,000. So they'll let me give them 2,000 on May 5th and then 2,000 on June 1st when I sign a lease, when I move in. So I was like, I was really excited about that. I was like scared because they wanted like all this information. They wanted my credit report. They wanted like a P&I, and I had to write a letter to them. It was like, I don't have an accountant. I'm a small business, so I do everything myself. The accountant, I was looking for an accountant, but he was like charging like almost $500 a month. And I was like, yeah, I don't have that right now. I'm not making that much money because I wasn't making a lot of money. I was making just enough to pay all my bills. So I didn't have no extra money. That's why I started like working at a shop in Philly that I used to work with. She allowed me to work there. Like at first it was like 1 day a week, and then it started being 2 days a week, and I would do 2 days there and then 2 days at my shop. But then I was like, it's just, I can't do that. Mentally, I can't do that drive anymore. Like, it's just too much. So I was like, all right, she allowed me to work 4 days at her shop, and then I work 1 day there. So when I get the new shop, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be like working like 6 days. Like I'm going to work Saturdays, and whatever Fridays I'm not at the shop in Wyoming, I'll work at the shop in media. So I'll be working 4 days at my friend's shop in Philly, and then I'll be working Saturdays at my new shop in media, and some Fridays there, and then some Fridays at my shop in Wyoming. And then hopefully, I'm not sure like what I'm gonna do with the shop in Wyoming, because I mean, I don't know. I'm like thinking like maybe I could find someone that will take over, and I won't even ask them for any payment. They don't got to pay me no money. They can have all the equipment in there, you know, shampoo, everything. Like they can have everything. I wouldn't even charge them nothing. Like when I took over, I bought the client list from someone, and I paid her for it. And then like once I pay her, then everybody started canceling their appointments and going other places. I can understand because they didn't know me or whatever, but I lost a lot of people, so it was like I paid for nothing, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna charge anybody because I'm only there like on Fridays, and it's not even every Friday, so they will literally have to build up their clientele. But I will give them the clientele list for free. Like they can have the list, you know. So that's what I was thinking of doing, or I was just thinking of keeping it open and just hiring somebody to do like the other 4 days being there. So I'm back and forth with it, but I probably just try to find somebody to just take it or whatever once the shop and media pick up and stuff like that. So that's all. I'm just hoping and praying for, that it works out, you know what I'm saying, that the shop and media, that I get busy there or whatever like that. So it's like scary, you know what I'm saying, starting a new business, and you know it's scary, you know, because you want to be successful and everything, and like you putting all this money into there. So I'm just hoping everything works out, you know what I'm saying. I'm hoping that I get, if not, I hope I get enough customers for myself, you know what I'm saying. If I don't get enough customers to like bring another groomer in, I'm fine with that, as long as I get enough customers for myself where I'm able to, you know, maintain the rent there and my bills, and still have a little bit extra to take care of myself and my children. I'm fine with that, you know what I'm saying. But I do want to get another car, but I'm gonna wait until, I'm glad that, because when I came here like a couple weeks ago to try to get the Wrangler, I got denied because I want to at least, it was because of my credit is horrible, so I got denied. So maybe that was like a blessing in disguise, because if I would have had gotten the Jeep, I wouldn't have been able to get this property, because I wouldn't be able to afford both of them at the same time right now. So I'm kind of glad that that worked out, so I'm able to get this building. So like the rent is like, oh my God, the rent is like $2,000 a month, plus I pay electric and gas. He's gonna pay the water and like trash removal and you know, snow removal and stuff like that. So that's pretty good. I don't have to pay no taxes or nothing like that. So I just pay rent, electric, and gas. And then I'm gonna have to pay like internet, and then I gotta pay my insurance for the bill, you know, my insurance and stuff like that. So that's pretty expensive, because at my shop right now, all my bills included, like my insurance, my utilities, my internet, my rent, my toll, is only like $1,000 a month. So this is like going to be more expensive, but my prices are going to be higher here because the rent is higher in the area. So I'm just hoping everything works out, but hopefully by August, because that's when we need to have 2 cars, because my 4-year-old, he's 4 now, but he'll be 5 in July. We'll be starting kindergarten, and my husband will have to drive him to school because they don't bus the kindergartners. So I'm hoping that by at least August, the end of August, that I'll have, you know, we'll have 2 cars. So, you know, he doesn't have to catch the bus with all the kids while I'm at work. But I'm praying that everything works out. You know, I'm so thankful for God for you know, giving me this opportunity, because I've been praying to him like, oh, I need another building. You know, I hope I'm able to do it. Because at first I was like gonna just like, you know, just say bonking. I'm not gonna have my own spot. I'm just gonna work for somebody, because it was just like so mentally depressing and draining. You know what I'm saying? Like struggling, like car was being repossessed because we couldn't afford it no more, because, you know, I had my own business, and it wasn't like I wasn't getting paid what I was used to making at grooming. So I'm just praying that everything works out. You know, that I'm grateful for all the opportunities that God has given me. I thank him every day. So I'm just hoping everything works out. But I wanted to let you guys know what, you know, my life update, because I haven't posted in a while. I recorded like some videos when it was snowing, I wanted y'all to see like how it looks when I'm driving up there in the snow. So I'll post that on there, and then I'll post this later. You know, while I'm at the dealership and talking to y'all and doing y'all like a life update. But I just wanted to show y'all like while I'm here the car that I wanted to get. But I don't think I'm gonna get the Wrangler. It was the Wrangler high altitude, but they didn't have that. So it was a Wrangler Sahara with the high altitude package. It had the one touch, the Sky One Touch roof. That's what I want, because I have in my Jeep right now, I have a panoramic roof. It goes all the way back. It's a real big one. So that's what I want in my next car. I don't want no small little sunroof. You know, I'm used to my big panoramic roof. So that's what they had, and they didn't have white. They had black. So I was okay with the black. I was like, the black look kind of nice, you know what I'm saying? Because that's usually the cars that I get, black or white. I used to get red cars, but I don't get red cars no more. So it's either black, I either get a black car or a white car. But I liked it. The inside was nice. You know what I'm saying? Like I test drove the Grand Cherokee, the new one. I felt like an old lady in that joint. I felt like that joint was like, it was like cruising, like it was floating down the fucking highway and shit. It was just too smooth to drive. The inside, I felt like it was like, I don't know, like too old school, and you know what I'm saying? Like everything is new and upgraded and nice, but I felt like an old lady driving that joint. I just don't like how they changed so much of the Grand Cherokee. Like I like how it looked in 2020. When they came out with the new one in 2021, I don't like how it looked. You know what I'm saying? But I touched drove it to see if I liked it, and I was like, I feel like an old lady in this joint. I mean, I'm 40 years old. I just turned 40 last year in October. So I was like, nah, I don't want that. And I was like, I like the Wrangler. I feel a little young in it. But let me show y'all what they got. So, all right, so they got this joint right here. This joint nice. Yes, it's nice. This is a Rubicon. This is not the one that I wanted though. But it's the 4xe because it has the blue joint right there. That's what I wanted, the 4xe. And this is the charge where you charge it at. And let's look at the sticker price. Hope y'all can see it. Can y'all see the sticker? I don't know. I hope y'all can see that joint. But they want like $68,000 for this joint. And this joint got, what do it got? The optional joints. It got the black clear coat, exterior paint, leather trim bucket seats, premium wrap instrument panel, cold weather group, heated front seats, remote start system, heated steering wheel, all weather floor mats. This joint don't got the sunroof though. No, so this don't got the sunroof. I need me a nice sunroof. But this not the one that I was looking at. Here go another one. This one in white though. And this is a Rubicon. This is a Rubicon too. I don't think this is a 4xe. Yeah, it's a 4xe because of that joint. But look, joint nice. But this is not the one that I wanted though. But this is the Rubicon. I don't want that. I want the high altitude or the Sahara with the high altitude package. And this is this one, and they want $67,000 for this. And this, it has the same thing as the other one had that I just said. I don't like the sunroof. Let me see if I can find the one that I was looking at. No, these are Rubicons over here. I just saw the guy that this not a 4xe. I just saw the guy that I was talking to when I was here last time trying to get a car. All right, I'm just gonna look for. These are all the joints they got right now. I'm just looking for the one that I wanted. That joint probably sold. I know they got another lot. I'm just looking. Oh, look at this Challenger. That joint nice. I think these old cars over here. They probably don't got new inventory. No, these old cars. I'm sorry, but I just don't do used cars. That's just my preference. You know what I'm saying? That y'all, you know, I ain't knocking nobody for doing a used car, but I don't do used cars. I like to get my joint brand new. Oh, these certified used. Still, I just don't want to be in no joint that somebody else been driving and slobbering and coughing and all that crazy stuff. That's just me. This joint nice though, but it's not a 4xe. I guess these are all used joints right here. Ooh, this joint nice. Look at this joint. That joint is nice. It's a 2020 Sahara. All right, hey y'all. So I'm back. So you see something different. I went and got my nose re-pierced. I don't like this earring, but this is all they had. The gold studs, they wanted extra $70 for this little thing. What? Back in the day when I first got my nose pierced, I didn't pay that much. I paid like $40 or something like that. But I had my nose pierced like years ago. I got it done when I was young on this side. I think I was like 14. And then, I don't know, I didn't like it, like how the placing of it. So I let it close. And then in my 20s, I got it done over here. But I started working in a bakery, and you're not allowed to have piercings or nails or all that crazy stuff. So I had to let it close. So I got it re-pierced again today. So, and I had to go to T-Mobile to get my to get me a new screen protector because it was cracked. And because of the one that I get, it's free. Because once you buy the first one, you can keep getting free ones. So I like that about T-Mobile. So since I'm up my mom way, I'm just going to go stop at my mom's house, visit my mom, because I haven't seen her in a minute. And I haven't talked to her in a minute. I talked to her briefly like a couple weeks ago. She's busy, I'm busy working. When I get off work, I don't be wanting to do nothing but take a shower and go to sleep. I don't even be wanting to eat sometimes. I be so tired after grooming dogs. So on my way to my mammy's house, and they doing some kind of construction over here at the Cotman Plaza. Gosh, every time I turn around, they doing construction, man. I'm so tired of construction. What they need to be doing is building more schools, so the public schools is not so crowded. That's what they need to be doing. Oh, I re-dyed my hair, if y'all know, and I cut it. This morning, I cut it with my son clipper, and I got my son to shape me up. Usually, I go to the barbershop, but I don't have barbershop money right now because I'm saving up to get this building. So, I just cut it with my son's clippers, and then he shaped me up. And then I bleached my hair and toned it. I didn't leave the toner in too long because it was like a silver tone, like a gosh, I forget the name of the toner, but it was like a silver. So I didn't leave it in too much because I didn't want my hair to be too silvery. I should have left it in a little longer because it's, I don't know, I think it still need to be toned, but I actually like it like that when it's natural instead of having like the lines and stuff like that. So, and I think he pulled my hairline back too when he did it. So it's not even curling no more right now. So, but that's where I'm going. I'm heading to my mommy's house to see her.
What are you doing?
Hey y'all, so I'm back home and I went to my mom's house. She was not there. She was visiting my grandmother in North Philly, so I did not want to drive to North Philly because I don't feel like battling those potholes. So I came home. I'm home now with my children. We all sitting in the dining room. And I received some packages that I ordered. So I needed some new scissors. When groomers get new things, they're excited. It's like jewelry. So I got me some new scissors. Let's see. Nice. Grooming shears are very expensive. These were like $2 something for one pair. I know. They're very expensive, but I needed them. So I had to break the bank. Well, not really, because I do afterpay. I have to pay everything. Afterpay and coroner. And I also got me a new clipper that I needed too. And then I got something from Amazon. They sent me 2 right shoes, y'all. Two right shoes. I bought these, I think they're called Bronix slippers. Give me the box figures. And I was so happy to get them because they in gray. I opened the box and they are 2 right shoes, 2 different sizes. You talking about somebody that's mad and I've been waiting for these to get here. So here they go right here, y'all. I was so excited to put these on my feet to wear them tomorrow to my mom's house because she's going to be there tomorrow. So I'm going to go there tomorrow when she get off work. Let me show y'all. Y'all think I'm bull cracking. Look at this. Look, y'all. Can y'all see? Can you see this? What is going on up in there? 2 right shoes. And they're 2 different sizes. Stop playing with me. So I called customer service. And at first the guy I was talking to told me that I won't get my money back until they receive this package. I was like, oh no, sir, because that's very inconvenient for me because I've been waiting on this. It is not my fault that they sent me 2 right shoes that are 2 different sizes. Y'all need to do something better because I want these slippers before Monday. And he said he can give me $5. I spend way too much money on Amazon to be getting $5. I'm not saying I'm ungrateful, but I need my slippers now. So I asked to speak to a supervisor, and the supervisor said that he'll just send me another pair out. Instead of refunding me my money, he'll just send me another pair out that will be here by Sunday, and that I don't even have to send these back. But I'm still going to send these back. But he said I don't have to, but I'm still going to do it tomorrow. I have to print the label out and take it to UPS. And I'm still going to send them back. But still, like, come on, man. He said I didn't have to, but I'm still going to do it. But, you know, they need to do better. Whoever the person that you know, sent these to me, Bronix, whoever that is. They're very comfortable ones. I got a cream pair, but I didn't get them from Bronix. I got them from another distributor, and I had no problem with that. But I like the color gray that these are. The other distributor didn't have that gray, so I was upset when I opened a box and there was 2 right shoes and 2 different sizes. Put this back, nigga. So I'll be waiting on that, but I'm gonna finish this out because, you know, I wanted this. Well, I can still like show y'all some, you know, show y'all pictures when I go to my mom's house tomorrow. But I guess that's it for today, and then I'll just vlog some more tomorrow, and then hopefully I'll be able to post it on Sunday. Well, not this one, the other one that I have, but I'm gonna post that one on Sunday. But, you know, thanks for watching me. You like my hair? Yeah, I don't like this color. I wanted to get like a lighter blonde, but that means I would have to bleach my hair all over again. I don't like to keep bleaching my hair a lot because my hair is sensitive. So, but stop. But I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Signing out.